Hola amigos, how are you? So, are you a first-time rider trying to learn how to take a corner properly? Or are you just watching this video because you're bored? Anyway, I hope you can benefit from this, because cornering for a lot of motorcyclists are not the easiest. I mean, there's some pretty big differences from just driving your normal car when cornering a motorcycle. There's especially a few things you need to think about, especially if you're a first-time rider. A lot of these things you will learn into your regular traffic school, so it's the same things. I mean, it's just the basic things. So let's get started. So first of all, we have countersteering. Countersteering is one of the most important things to understand about turning a motorcycle, basically. Because it doesn't require much of you to put your motorcycle down in one just to turn it. You don't even have to use the body weight as much as you think. Because leaning my body like this, it doesn't happen much. So the basic thing is just using my bare knuckles here. No body weight or anything. Just pushing on the side that I want to turn. So if I push left side, the bike leans to the left. Same with the right side. And that's just the basic. Just going to a corner, pushing it slightly. Same to the left, pushing it slightly. So you should practice this. Just feel how your bike feels when you do this, because all bikes are different. So get to know your own bike. Second part of cornering is braking, and this is a very important part of cornering a motorcycle overall, because you always have to make sure you have your braking done before you get into a corner. You cannot brake mid-corner, and you should not brake mid-corner, because let's say you're down, you have started leaning into a corner, and you're pretty far down leaning, and you just pinch, just tap the front brake a little bit. The load on the front tire is already so big because of your turn. So if just a slight change, just in using the front brake, will a lot of times cause your front wheel to just slide out. And if your front wheel is gone, that means you're gone too. And if you slide into oncoming traffic, you don't want to do that, trust me. So always make sure to never brake mid-corner. And even if you don't like lock the front wheel, whenever you brake mid-corner, when you have speed, your bike will stand up and go straight instead of turning. So when you can see that just watching a lot of like YouTube videos of people, just motorcycle crashes overall. You can see a lot of people, whenever they turn, you get too close to the edge, they start braking, and that's the worst thing you can do. Because let's say in this corner right here. Oh shit! I started out a bit too late, so I start braking, and the bike will lean onto oncoming traffic, and you'll crash into the car that's coming. So never brake mid-corner. Number 3, the third part of cornering, and that is placement. And by placement, I mean placement on the road, where you place your bike to take the corner as good as possible, basically. So overall, you want to create as much space as possible. So let's take this corner for example. I go the furthest out and then lean in like this. So from the outer part to the inner part. Same here. Outer part, lean in, And there you have it. Now these corners weren't really that steep and my speed wasn't that high, but when you're going fast, that's what you need to control to do. You need to make as much space as possible so you can have as high speed as possible in the turn. Okay, and then there's the fourth thing you should always think about when taking a corner, and that is also a bit in pair with tip number 2, never to brake in a corner. But you should always also use the throttle. I mean, pull the throttle in. Give the bike some gas in a corner, because just giving the bike some gas in a corner will make it turn better. And as I said, if you brake and lose speed, your bike will stand up and go straight instead. But if you give the bike some gas in a turn, it will follow your front wheel better, and that's what you want the bike to do, because I guess you're turning your front wheel where you want to go. So always use the gas in a corner, but never don't pull the gas too much, because even in your high rev range and you're leaning a lot too, just a slight tap on the gas with a lot of power could make the rear wheel spin. That could cause you to slide out too. Number 5. And number 5 is body placement. Place your body correctly on the bike. And this is some of these things could feel uncomfortable for you at the beginning. Because I mean, first of all, you should always have your eye on where you want to go, not where you don't want to go. Or you should have your eye where you want to go. So if I want to go this way, I have my eyes this way, not on the car or the tree right here, because that might cause me to lean the bike a bit wrongly, and I could go off the road or something. So always have your eye where you want to go. Number 6, and I guess number 6 is really body placement, because when you're in a turn, you want to lean with the bike, not against the bike. Because if the bike leans, you should lean just as much, or even a bit more. So if the bike leans like this, your body should either be in the center of the bike, or maybe even a bit more outside or inside of the bike. Because you have to work with the bike, not against the bike. Always remember that. Same goes with the handlebars. The handlebar is not supposed to be a support for your body. The handlebar is only a way to control the bike. Remember this, because if you have your weight on the handlebar, and let's say you hit a speed bump, I mean some kind of bump in the road, and you just since you're so heavy on your right hand and the throttle, that could make the throttle, your right hand just I don't know, accidentally accelerate, and that could make you wobble and go off the road or something. The same goes in the corners. You should always keep your knees to the tank, so press them onto the tank. So even if you brake, you should be able to have your body controlled and staying still. So if you pinch your knees together correctly and you tap the rear brake, your body shouldn't go like this. You get it? That's the correct body placement on the bike. And the handlebars, you should be able to turn just pushing. So always have a light grip on your handlebars, and just using your legs and your back as a support for your body, not your arms. So I guess you should be a cornering professional right now. I know I am. No, but seriously, those are just a few things to always remember, because motorcycle accidents, single person motorcycle accidents are one of the most common ones overall. And that's just people taking a corner wrong and going off the road on these types of roads. You know, the types of roads with a lot of bends that you would like to really max out, and that's where you hurt yourself. So cornering is a really big part to practice, and you can never really be too good at it. So always practice your cornering. I think that's it for me this time. So I'll see you guys in the next video. So subscribe and like. Thank you.